All right, my dear family. Aloha. So, this is the first time I've made 3 videos about the same subject. And we're doing it for 3 different layers and levels of people depending on where you're at this point, okay? So, the first one is like an hour and a half. It's 1 hour, 34 minutes, and 44 seconds. The, the next one is only an hour. And the message itself is only about 45 minutes with some codes in there. This third one, we're going to work to keep it in 5 minutes, but I'll give myself a flex room of 13 just because it's my favorite number, and we're moving into Universe 13, you guys. So, I want to say that we are going through extraordinary changes right now. Each and every one of you are aware of this. Doesn't matter what stage of this process you are in, you are going through a massive transformation. Everything you thought, everything you believed, everything you felt, everything is being challenged right now. All fears, all doubts, all concerns are being brought to the surface so these can be recognized, identified, healed, released, and let go of forever. Like, the other videos are to assist people who are ready for a deeper level of freedom, because coming up on the 4th, on August 4th, we have a monumental opportunity to stand together as one family, as one tribe, as one team, united in service to the one, which is service to the all, in divine unity and divine unconditional, everlasting, infinite love. Like, we have the ability to free and liberate all family and all kingdoms. We have the ability to fully restore true everlasting life to our system as we disengage, dismantle, and remove all anti-life coding and structures and systems. Alright? So it is something that we're not going to go through the details on this. All we're going to say is that there is every single person we are asking and calling for each individual on the 4th to anchor in freedom for everyone, everybody, in all time and space. Each and every one of you are going to understand a different level of how deep this goes. That's okay. Anchor on what you know, but extend this to all. If you feel yourself withholding the desire for freedom for any group, any individual, anybody, this is the level of restricted freedom this is the level of freedom that's being restricted within yourself. When you forgive another, when you love another, when you wish, desire, and command the freedom of all, you are commanding this for yourself. And right now, we are at a point where we live in a world where slavery is worse than it has ever been before, on levels and in layers that most are completely unaware of. And it goes even deeper than that, where every single person that has been born into this system that is here now has been fed a false form of freedom and has unknowingly been in slavery. And we want you free. We want you to free yourself, but you've got to do this for yourself. We've got to do this for each other. Because there's so much more that comes from this, but in order for us to move together, unified as one, and to complete and succeed with all that we have set out to do, we must bring forth freedom for all, in all ways, shapes, and forms. Knowing that through this we can begin to truly embody and reestablish the true kingdom of God, which is unfolding within and throughout all that you are. Right now, as we speak, as I'm sharing this with you, this is being received. It is happening at a rate that is uncomprehendable. Okay? It might seem slow to some, and it might seem really fast to others. But this whole process is going to be like boom. All right? So, 422. Still in the 5-minute aspects. So we will say that just like many that have seen this level of slavery, this being trapped in the matrix, and had stepped out, had broken out, began to free yourself, began to question what is and what is not, what is real and what is artificial. And through this path, you have gotten to where you're at now. You've reclaimed aspects of your power, of your authority, of your remembrance of who you are. But just like there was the traps and limitations that we figured to break from here, we had to figure out to get through here, Now we're asking you to dive in and do the same thing again. Because up here is so many consciousness traps, false ascension, phantom matrix, fallen systems, everything. And there's a reason why people can grow and ascend to a point, but they still end up in the system. We want you to be free. We want you to understand why this has been the case. There have been those of us throughout all of perception of time within this universal system that have woven on both the light and the dark to identify the programs, the perceptions, the mentalities, everything on both sides. So we can unify them, identify what is infiltrated, what is distorted, what is working against true everlasting life, what is working against the highest timeline of divine unity and all family returning home fully restored. So it's something that once we get to on this journey through this, the way that the system has been set up, they've identified the light paths and they've infiltrated them. So the farther we go along, we pick up more and more of these consciousness traps, of these parasites and hive minds, of these outside manipulations, of these implants, of these various fallen technology that's used to manipulate, and like a magician's trick, make you be like, oh, look at all these options you're going to choose, but they're all the one option that they're wanting and they're working against, which you actually have wanted and came here for. Many of you guys received a call and you were like, yes, I'm going to bring liberty and freedom and love to our family here, yeah. And got caught a little off guard. So this is why there are those of you that are going to remember, that are going to know, that are going to embody, that are remembering aspects much deeper, much more than the other family that's stuck in this fear right now, that's seeing the world in the way that it is. This is all part of the process. This is our time to shine. This is why we are here. But you've got to remember who you are, and you've got to free yourself from anything that has tried to abuse, manipulate, harvest, steal. Take your power. Take your authority. Take this back, beloved. This is yours. Reclaim this. I am calling back all authority that has been taken from me, fully restored to the highest God divinity. I am reclaiming all power, all life force, all that I am. I am reclaiming and calling it all back to me, fully restored, fully healed, fully restored to the highest God divinity. And all power, all authority, all life force, all elemental life, all consciousness, all body systems. We fully upgrade and encrypt through the Crystal Aurora re-encryption protocol. Through the pure Aurora and Aurora family. We identify any imposter spirits, any backdoors, any artificial overlays, any parasites, any hive minds, any fallen angelic dark avatar, and artificial influences, systems, technology, manipulations, inserts, implants, overlays, all anti-life, all anti and false mother, false father, false son, false daughter, false king, false home coding, all Metatronic reversals, all anti-life everything. We identify, we clear, we cleanse, we remove from our fields, we heal and restore each body, consciousness, mental, emotional, and spiritual system back to the highest God divinity, the organic God blueprint of our true prime creator selves, of our true angelic selves, fully restored. And we disconnect and cancel any contracts, any agreements with any artificial, with any fallen, with any hive mind or parasitic or imposter spirits and beings. Anything that is infiltrated to try to get in between and distract you from who you truly are, to try to bring in fear, doubt, confusion. We identify and we clear entirely. All programs, all coding, we terminate and we restore the true everlasting life and unconditional eternal divine love coding within and throughout. and our Crystal Guardian family, our Aurora Guardian family, the personal ascension teams for each and every individual. We assist in the full identification and clearing and cleansing of anything and everything that has restricted the true full embodiment of the God Self of each individual. So it be, and forever shall it be. Shiti kitikia matatatu shaka sakatakakukum shaka sakatakaya shakataya shakatatai shum shiki shukututum shum. Shikinyamata kaya shakatakakakiamata o shimaya shakatatoto shumatoko shum shikamata tushu tutu shum shuko shum tutu shum sakama shikia sakato shakamaya shakoto shakamata kakia shakoto kokukum. So, to tie this up, there's something going on the 4th. Many individuals are unknowingly have had there, which we just began to reclaim. Many have been having this taken away, have been having this harvested, misdirected, and it's time to choose what you want and to direct this power fully. Your God, sovereign power, fully, to be utilized for what you believe is needed. And we ask you, beloved, to choose unity, to choose love, always, but know that we are proud of you regardless. Choose whatever you feel you need, and we are going to continue setting an example of paving a path, laying a foundation, a framework that can allow you guys to go on this path, make these decisions and realizations for yourself, and choose a living or a fallen system. And we're going to show you both sides so you can see for yourself and make a decision on what you want, okay? But the first step is we need freedom for everyone, everybody. If one kingdom, one race, one species is still stuck in this, that is an aspect of you, of me, of the we, that is still in slavery, that is still being persecuted, that is dealing with oppression and repression. And it is our birthright to be able to identify this and to help restore the true natural laws of God, true sovereignty, true unity, like the law of one. We don't even have to call these laws. It's service to the one, because the one is the all. And so, every group, every meditation, if you aren't part of one, find one. If you want to find one, start one. Literally, we are dissolving away all perception of separation, of division. We are one, my family. We are united. We are together. All right? And together as one, we have one. That is where we are at. Together as one, we have one. And now we are coming together. So literally, accept who you are. Throw out titles, but accept that yes, yep. You are so much more than you ever thought or imagined, and it is your time to shine and radiate. And the world needs you. Our family needs you. And you need yourself. Fully healed, fully restored, God, sovereign, and free. And I will say this too, there's a lot of people out there that have partial truths or that are putting together what they've seen, what they felt, these codes, so we can put these code sequences together and release them to the collective. There is somebody that I will say that I can confidently say now, as of the last couple of weeks, that Lisa Renee from the Ascension Glossary and Energetic Synthesis, if you want some PhD level breakdowns, but also want somebody that's there and present and can help you with the groundwork and the framework right now, while our family and those of us, our teams, are doing what's needing to be done. She's got some of the most incredible meditations and activations. She's got literally the foundation, to help you carry through this. If you need a place to start, you need a guidance point, you need a reference point, yes, we are here. And she is of our family. Okay? Still trust your heart always, no matter what I say, no matter what she says, until you find the truth and you realize we're all speaking the same truth. So that even if the words are a little bit different, we're like, oh yeah, how do we put these codes together so that maybe we can help another be able to learn this? That they're shut off from here, we're opening this up, but if we can bring the codes in a way that they can receive here and bridge here, like it's everything. So we've got to work together. We've got to work together as a team, as a tribe, as a family. And yeah, so the key focus, freedom, freedom, freedom. We can anchor this because the alignments that are happening on that day have been part of the alignments that have actually, like, we're not going to go through these details, but let's just say every kingdom, everything, micro to macro, is aligned for us to do this, but we've got to choose this together as one. So I really highly recommend, if you need more insight, go through my other 2 videos. All right? Okay, this is 16:06. I'm going to end this. It's a little shorter. But in the meantime, any groups, any of you guys that want to connect with us, we're being guided to directly connect with private groups and organizations, okay? We've got codes, we've got wisdom, we've got messages to share. Might be the same for some, but it's going to be different for each group we connect with, all right? Because it's going to be exactly what you need, what our family needs, what we need to be able to see each other, to honor each other, to love and assist each other. Because literally, this is a hard switch that's happening. And this is why we have prepared and trained for this, because we need to be able to be there to catch our family. All right? And this doesn't happen in the ways, it doesn't have to happen in the ways that some people may think when you hear the way we express these things in these manners. Take the framework. Trust your heart. Take what resonates. Allow the rest to do its own thing out in the collective as all of the truth is made known, as all these partial truths, partial code sequences come together, crystallize, and are released for everyone. So this is part of what we're doing here. And so it's something that, if you feel guided to check out the other messages during this process, if you need to, the diamond body videos we put out a month ago, those are a huge part to beginning this process. If you have not began this process, begin untangling certain aspects. So we are all in this together, and we are calling out to each and every one of our family that knows who you are. You know who you are. And we need your voice, we need your light, we need your truth, we need you to start stepping up and reclaim and accept and claim all that you are. Okay, and if there's something with the ego or aspects that are coming up, please be aware of this. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with each other, but be loving with yourself and hold the space and the compassion to help each other through this process. Okay? So, but also take the time to yourself too. Be gentle and loving with yourself. But this is everything that we have waited for. And it's something that now certain things have been activated. So we can come together and do something really, really, really massive on the 4th. It's going to pave the way through the 13th. And then everything from about April 14th through August. Major preparation, major foundation work. All teams are on deck. This is what you've waited for. We ask you to find us, to connect with us, so we can start bridging all of our networks and teams. When you feel called to, we are here. Find us. Sending so much love to each and every one of you. We are so proud of you. We are so grateful that you chose to be here and that you have undergone everything that you have, so that we can work together as one to make sure nobody ever has to experience this pain, this suffering, this trauma ever again. It's time for everyone to remember who they are as God embodied. It's time for everyone to reclaim and embody divine sovereignty. It's time for everyone to be free and to see what true divine unity and true divine unconditional love really means. So we've got this, you guys. We've got this now more than we have ever before. We are united to a degree that has not happened, that we've worked towards to get back to this point. And now we can actually start to utilize this, and each and every one of you that dive within and truly free yourself from these final limitations, these final restrictions. It's everything. So, get ready to step into everything you know and have known that you are, and so much more. Just so excited to watch you become all that you are, and to remember this, to embody this, to play with us, to have fun, to show our family how to have fun. Joy, happiness, love, unity. These are the keys. So, thank you. Thank you. Shikita kiata kakiyamata koko shikiata kiyamata kiata kiata kokoku. From my heart to yours, from our heart to all. We anchor this message through all time and space, through the hearts and sacred hearts of all family and all kingdoms. We initiate and we choose divine freedom and liberation and divine sovereignty for all in all kingdoms. So it be, and forever shall it be. Together in unity, we liberate and free all. We embody all that we truly are and radiate as God in action, as the lighthouses that help all family find their way home. So it be, and forever shall it be. Aho. Shalom. Namaste. I am. We are. Ubuntu. My family, thank you. Get ready. Get ready for everything. Coming fast. We are so excited to be here with you at this time. Sending you so much love, beloved. Talk to you soon. Aloha.